Time moves when you move. I am Tom and this is SUPERHOT. Now first, I would like to apologize for the lack of videos last week. School had me working hard and when I was done with it all, my voice started giving out. And it's a pretty big issue while making the videos that I make. I think you might still be able to hear it. Now, I do expect school to be a major factor for at least the next 2 weeks, so please keep that in mind. For now though, we have this game, SUPERHOT. And it's a special case, because the entire game revolves around one mechanic, which is that time moves when you move, which brings some interesting gameplay to the table. Let's dive in. The one cool mechanic this game has, and the thing it all relies on, actually works and it's pretty cool. You need to think and anticipate where bullets will go in order to dodge them or to counter them with your own shots mid-air. And if you think, well, where's the challenge? No way I can be hit if I can anticipate everything and dodge immediately, right? And that's where you're wrong, because it's easy to forget two moving pieces that you did not anticipate for, and they will kill you instantly if you don't, well, anticipate them at all. Not all enemies are spawned in at the same time too, so it is important to not only look in front, but also cover your six while moving. The art style is another thing that I actually like, just black, white and red. It looks sleek in my opinion and it makes the game focus more on the gameplay than the graphics, which I think in this case is the most important thing. It also means that the game runs smooth on the toaster equivalent of a PC. I mean, the recommended specs are GTX 660 and 8GB of RAM. Anyone can muster that nowadays. Where can you even get worse than that? Now, as strange as it seems, the game has a story, and although I won't spoil it for you, you will find yourself questioning yourself if you're the one pulling the strings in your life. The game makes you obey the commands they give, and they won't stop unless you do exactly what you ask from them, like a good trained dog that you are. Now, this game is an indie game, and that is not necessarily a bad thing, but it does mean that the game is smaller for a lower price. And I can hear you think, well, how much smaller and how much cheaper? And the answer to that is simple. The game is $23 on Steam, okay, and you will finish it in about 2 hours. 2 fucking hours! Now I'm no marketing strategist, but I think this is a serious scam. And though you have an endless mode where you can fight an endless wave of enemies, and a challenge mode to kick in maybe up to 4 hours, but I think it is still a real deal breaker when it comes to buying this game. I would have thought that because the art style was simple, there will be a multitude of levels to play with, because they appear more easy to make than, well, basically every game except for Pong. And don't even get me started on the VR. There's a new version of the game that supports VR, but except of including it in this game or giving it to the people who already bought this game and downloaded it for free, they sell it separately on the Oculus Rift exclusive store for an additional $25. I'm sorry, but just no. Maybe it's because of my voice or something, but I can't stand for this. I love the mechanic the game introduces and it works really well with the world the developers have created, but for $23 I just can't tell you to go buy it. If it was 5, fuck yes, go for it. You're going to have fun for an afternoon. For 10, maybe, but it's a bit on the high side, but still acceptable if you value gameplay over anything else. And everything above 10 is just a cash grab, because the game just sadly doesn't have enough content on offer to stick your teeth in. It is as simple as that, really. The mechanics and cool level design were not enough to warrant the price tag. So with that bombshell, I'll say that SUPERHOT is not worth the money.